I'm gonna show you how to make a tagliata, which is a beautiful ribeye steak, thinly sliced. We're gonna serve it on rocket leaves with balsamic glaze. Then I'm gonna do a salad with a bit of radicchio, walnut, pears, a touch of gorgonzola. Now, let me show you my favorite cut of meats, the ribeye, okay? There is a lot of fat. Can you see all these veins of fat into the meat? Well, these veins of fat will melt as you cook it. And this is gonna be tender, plenty of flavor. Guys, ribeye, if you like a steak, is the cut of meat you want to use. Now, often people, they make the mistake, they get the oil and they put the oil straight on the griddle pan. That is not the way to do it. The way to do is this. You put a touch of oil on the steak and just rub the oil all over the steak on both sides. So hot griddle pan, listen to the sexy sound of a steak on a grill. I've just picked up a lot of rosemary that is on the island, and I'm going to prepare a bed because it's very important to rest the steak before you start to cut it. And what's gonna happen, once you put the steak on there, the heat of the steak is gonna absorb all the flavor of the rosemary. So this is gonna be my resting bed for the steak. Now, the other things that you're gonna have to remember, and this I have to say is a man problem. What a man tends to do is this. Then he moves the can. Then from left goes to right, then from right goes to left, and then from the top, from the bottom. The more you move the steak, the more moisture you're going to lose, the tougher the steak is going to be. So now have a look at the color. Look at that. That tells you that the steak is cooked from on one side to perfection. Nice and crispy, okay?
Cook for around 4 minutes on each side for medium.
Pick up your steak, straight onto the bed of rosemary. Now, you can imagine what's up in here. The hot steak is gonna absorb all the flavor of the fresh rosemary.
While the steak rests, lightly grill some sliced pear and cherry tomatoes.
By the time that I cut the steak, it should be all done. Now, the way I like to serve it, like a proper tagliata, get yourself a nice long tray, rocket leaves on the bottom. On one side, I got some beautiful radicchio here, which I'm just gonna slice. So this I'm gonna put on this side. Then for the steak, you just lift it up. See all the juices, they're all gone on the bottom there. And now is the time to cut it. So I'm gonna start this side first. See, the good thing by making tagliata is that you can actually use 2 steaks to serve for 3 people. So it saves you money as well. Pick up the steak, tagliata. One I'm gonna put it here. Oh, look at that.
Add salt, then a touch of olive oil and some Parmesan shavings.
So very important to put balsamic glaze because this gives a natural sweetness to the steak. Then we got our beautiful pears. And these.
Crumble over gorgonzola cheese, crushed walnuts, and finally, the grilled tomatoes.
See, what I don't understand, who says that a steak and salad has to be boring? Look at that. One thing about this island, it really takes away all the stress from you. So if you want a super relaxing holiday, Tremiti Island is the place to be. Salute.